Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to do a book talk on The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. Yes guys, I have finally read all of Sarah J. Maas's books. I feel accomplished with my life. I've been meaning to read this one forever. I don't know why, but I always feel like I'm like 2 novella collections. For some reason, I don't like novellas as much as books. I was stupid to not pick up this freaking 5-star book because it was a novella collection, sure, but like, it felt like a full-fledged book. There was only a short time span between each novella. It just felt like one big book. This may be my favorite Throne of Glass cover. It's really gorgeous, and I really like the back too. And the inside is also gorgeous. I only had a couple problems with it. It is a collection of novellas where they are based before the events of the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. This follows Celaena Sardothien. Who knows what the frick that name is? I even when you look at the pronunciation, can't even say pronunciation guide, you don't really understand. I never understand. I don't know why I don't understand. Celaena Sardothien is a assassin. She has been almost all of her life, and it kind of just follows her being the most notorious assassin in her entire continent. Aurelia, the continent. I think that's how you say it. If you have not read this book, I recommend you leave if you do not want to be spoiled, because I'm about to get into the juicy details of the book. So goodbye, non-spoily people who are good. Hi, you read the book. How are you? How are you doing? You know, hi. Let's talk about the first novella, The Assassin and the Pirate Lord. I thoroughly enjoyed this novella. It wasn't my favorite, but it was not my least favorite. So that says something. I think I got ketchup in my hair. That was random. The whole time I was just thinking, how freaking creepy. The Lord of the Pirate, what's his freaking name? Rolf. Is that how you say it? I have no idea. I'm just gonna call him Rolf, okay? In this, we see how, like, at each other's throats Sam and Celaena are, which is kind of weird because if you've read Throne of Glass, you hear such great things about him, and then you think they're like BFFs in love or something. But no, they freaking hate each other's guts. Or at least Celaena hated him. I still don't understand why Sam was in love with Celaena when Celaena treated him like dirt. Like, what was it about Celaena that made Sam love her even when she was mean to him? I don't understand that. I knew Celaena was going to do something about the slaves because that's just who Celaena is. She's not going to let something like that happen. And she did it, but we all knew there was going to be some really freaking bad consequences. And there was some bad consequences. So as we move on to the assassin and the healer, we find out that freaking Celaena has been beaten, and we do not know what happened to Sam. It killed my soul slowly, torturous. Like, it hurt. I could have just spoiled myself and looked, but you know, I didn't. I actually followed the rules of reading a book. Good job, Peyton. I have no idea how to say this name. Is it Urine? Irene? Something. I called it Urine because there's a Y, so I just thought it was Urine, so that's what we're gonna call her in this video, okay? I'm setting this down. I can't set it down. I really like Urine, and I hope we see her in the future in the Queen of Shadows or something. It'd be cool to see her again because she says she's going to study, and then she's going to come back, and then she's going to come back. I was super happy when Celaena gave Urine, whatever, the jewels and her little ruby thing from Arabin. I thought it was so sweet, and I knew she was going to do that because you couldn't just let that girl talk to you all night about like her dreams and how she wants to be a healer like her mother was, and then leave her when you have all kinds of money that you really don't need. Now on to my favorite novella, The Assassin and the Desert. I really liked Ansel's character. She's the one that I want the most in the next book. You can't just leave off that storyline and never see her again. Like, that'd be crazy. Yrene is not crazy if we never see her again. Ansel, we freaking have to know what freaking happens to her next, okay? At least I do. I thought it was very interesting to see how Celaena started from the bottom at the desert with like the running with the barrel on her head. Was it barrels? I don't know. And see how she was like the last one to come back. We've always heard about how amazing Celaena is and how she's always at the top of every single thing. But this time we had to see her get there. It was just cool to see Mrs. Celaena Sardothien work really hard for her goals. Very angry when the stupid, revengeful Ansel tries to kill everyone. She kills freaking MacLeod. That was just awful, honestly. I cannot forgive her for that. Pretending to be in that really full-fledged relationship with him all this time when he's been completely and irrevocably in love with her. I don't think she realizes she did the absolute same thing as those people when she was younger did to her father and her sister. If you think about it, she did the absolute same thing. So she turned into the bad guy. It just makes me really sad because I was happy that Celaena got a friend and betrayal. And let's say Celaena doesn't really take betrayal very well. Now on to the assassin and the underworld. I honestly can barely remember a single thing from this novella. I think it was my least favorite, but it wasn't horrible. It's just wasn't as great as the other ones. I think this is where Donoval was introduced. I just didn't really enjoy that whole story plot. I just spend so much time sitting there and doing nothing to get all this information, and that kind of bores me. And I do like the Sam and Celaena relationship. Honestly, I ship Sam and Celaena even more than Cale and Celaena. And I really ship Celaena and Cale. It sucks that my OTP from the series, one of them is dead. Is confirmed by Sarah J. Maas that he's really dead and he's not coming back. I was hoping so badly that he was actually still alive somehow. But I guess we must take her word unless she's tricking us. I hope she's tricking us. That would be the best thing in the entire world. Now on to the assassin and the empire. I also remember very little of this one, but I do remember Faran and Jane. Let me tell you how much I hate Faran. That dude was crazy. I was trying to give him a chance, hoping that he had some redeeming qualities and that he wasn't what everyone thought he was, but he freaking was. He freaking was. He tortured Sam to death, tore out his eyeballs. The description pained me so much because it was a character that I love so much. Hearing the descriptions and how badly they were wounded, it's just awful, and I have tears in my eyes right now. I want nothing more than to see Celaena in the future books to take down Faran and Erebin, for them teaming up to freaking capture Celaena. And the whole thing where Erebin was going to come back for her right when they were like about to chop off her head, he was about to have a rescue mission, apparently. But when she was in the wagon, he would not have a rescue mission to come and take her back. I have no understanding of that. And his reasons behind it were crazily stupid. He doesn't like to share his things. I think that's what it was. I still don't understand. What the heck was he sharing? I have no idea what he was sharing. I guess I just didn't get the memo or something. Also, the Lysandra thing. I really did not like Lysandra. I bet you she is a better person when she is alone. She was raised to be that courtesan. Was that it? I can't imagine being raised that way and knowing that you would be bidded off one day to lose your virginity to someone who paid the highest bid. That would haunt me my entire flippin' life. Erebin bought her. Ew. That's who flippin' raised her, and he bought her. That is disgusting. Think about it. It's so gross. At the party, was that Cale and Dorian? Was it? I think it was. I think it was. That is all I can think about talking about the Assassins played by Sarah J. Maas. I bet you I forgot something to talk about, which always sucks because I hate taking notes. It just ruins my reading experience. I just blab it all out to the camera when I feel like it. So that means I always forget something. If I do, maybe I'll put it in the description if I'm not too lazy. Tell me some of your thoughts down below on what I said and just in general the book. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you okay it? So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, comment down below. Have a good day, and I will see you later. Goodbye. Yes, guys, finally I have freaking read all of Sarah J. Maas's novella collection of the big. It is collection. Yeah?
What do you got this polished in here for?
What?
What is this polished in here for?
Paul? Oh, it's a recording. You can exit out. Oh my gosh, that was my dad. He was mad at me for using his TV. Just actually not actually his TV, but he claims it to be. I recommend you leave if you do not want to be. I fairly enjoyed She just kills him without a. I want nothing more in Queen. Oh my gosh. Every time I speak, someone in my family keeps yelling.